Let it do what it do, what it do.
I'm definitely face of boxing. Absolutely.
They up the level, I'm gonna up the level with them every time.
I mean what I say, lines only for.
Charlo just dropped Lewin with that sweeping right and goes down face first.
It's over. All right. Back with another one, y'all. I know. Today is Tuesday, and normally I'm off on Tuesdays. All right. But of course, I have something to do during the week, tomorrow and Thursday. So I figure I'd give you a live stream today. All right. What's going on? Terrell, it's in the building. We got all things in the building. All right. Man, oh man, everybody should be getting their notifications right now. Of course, like I said, I try to put it out as soon as I could. But it's gonna take some time for everybody to get the notification. If y'all get the notification, that's what I'm saying. But I see Eugene is in here. All right. Yes, sir, man. Eugene, man, I was gonna take the day off, but I have something to do tomorrow and possibly Thursday. So I figured I'd jump on and do a live stream today. Okay. And everybody should be getting their notifications real soon. Okay. I just sent them out. So so I'm just gonna wait and see how many will come in here. Not too long though. Not too long. Okay. So, but and plus I still got a lot of things to talk about. My man, the Slick Rick is in here. Eugene is in here. Terrell Jackson is in here. And all things is in here. What's going on? All right. So yeah, so we're gonna chop it up on a couple things, and we're gonna talk about Oscar De La Hoya. Man, Oscar De La Hoya, man, he is trying to unite a front. Other words, he's trying to unite a front with no other than Eddie Hearn and Frank Warren, and it got something to do with Zuffa Boxing. So I'm gonna read it off to you all. Okay, I'm gonna share my my screen with you all and show you all what Oscar is pissed off about. And one of them is the Muhammad Ali Act. The Muhammad Ali Act, he kind of now gets the gist of not taking them seriously. He believes they're gonna fail. And they probably will. But they're trying to change the landscape of boxing. And that's the problem. What's up, Nee? All right, okay, he getting his notifications. All right, so hopefully everybody getting their notifications as they as I get started. Okay, I'll wait till a couple more people come in, and then hey, it is what it is. Everybody else can follow on in, but I'm gonna go ahead and get started. I don't want to hold y'all too long today. Well, usually 2 hours. Okay, so I've been watching, and man, you know. The single life is hard, baby. The single life is hard. For real. All right. But so then we're gonna talk about Richard Hitchens. All right. Glenn Williams. What's going on, brother? All right, good to see you, man. All right. Come on in. Because like I say, normally this is my day off. I get it. But I just found out I have something to do tomorrow, very important, and possibly Tuesday. So I came and did a thumbnail and everything, and so everybody should be getting their notifications by now. Okay, so I'm gonna give them a few more minutes. I know this is my day off, but hey, I'm gonna be off for a couple of days this week. So I went on and went live. Okay, so I know everybody probably say, "Well, KQ off today," but then when they get the notification, they say, "Oh no, he on." So there you go. Okay, so we also going to talk about Richard Hitchens. Where he got to go? Now, he said he got a fight coming up. And I'm saying with who? Because he burnt his bridges with Eddie. He burnt his bridges with Turkey. And, of course, Top Rank. So where is he going to go? On what platform is he going to fight on? We're going to talk about that and everything more. Now let's get started. All right, damn that. Let's get started. Okay, I can't wait for everybody to get their notifications. All right, I know Dr. Mark, what's going on, my brother? All right, I know this is my day off. Okay, but I'm here. Rod Walker, what's going on, baby? Dave here. Okay, now y'all getting the notifications. All right, yeah, now y'all getting it. Okay, that's what I'm talking about. Right, maybe YouTube is giving y'all notifications. I don't know. Some of y'all, okay? But anyway, all right, okay, I'm here. I'm ready to go. Let's talk about it, okay? Now, Oscar De La Hoya. I want to get this out the way first, okay? Because this is kind of important to me because it deals with the Muhammad Ali Act, okay? So Oscar De La Hoya is trying to unite front, okay? Now, what I'm talking about is this. He's trying to pretty much have Eddie Hearn, and he's trying to have the other promoters unite together. Okay, now this is what I'm trying to. Let me show you all this. All right, and I appreciate everybody that came in. All right, once again, shout out to my man Rod Walker. Shout out to my man Dave Hill. Shout out to my man Lee Jackson. Shout out to my man Eugene Johnson and the Johnson family. Brian King Falcone is up in here. Man, we got my man Dr. Mark. He is definitely flawless, baby. He is definitely flawless. And we got my man Glenn Williams. He's up in here. And we got my man Nee. Oh, my guy is up in here. And we got my man Slick Rick, baby. All right, he's up in here. And we got my man TJ up in here. Terrell Jackson. And all things is up in here, baby. All right, so let's get moving. Let's get popping. All right, now, I'm going to share my screen with you all. All right, Derek Gable is up in here, baby. All right, salute to you, Derek. All right, good to see you. You and Cloud Day TTB. All right, so let me share my screen with y'all. Now, this is what Oscar got a problem with. All right, and I'm going to read it off to y'all. Okay? Now, okay, here you go. Pause it. Pause your little ass. Okay, now this is what Oscar got to say. Okay, now, in an interview with Errol Hawani, he was pretty much saying that let me start here. He didn't take the new Zuffa boxing venture seriously, and that he will focus on real boxing. Now, he also said that he implied his position early in the interview while talking to the junior middleweight Virgil Ortiz, talking about him, his most successful fighter, which it is. Now, it says that the fighter and their promoters had dangled out a super fight between Ortiz and Jerome Bruce Ennis before fans' eyes in 2026. Now, this is the problem Oscar has. Oscar believes that he emphasized that he wanted the fight to be in the United States and that it would be good for the health of American boxing. Now, he then made his stance clear. The fact that a new entity is coming into boxing and already wants to change, now this is Muhammad Ali Act, a bill that has been placed for decades that protects the fighters, to me, is shady. So Oscar ain't falling for the okie dokie. Oscar said this is some shady deal going on. Now, the law in question is the Muhammad Ali Act, with Zuffa boxing backers, including UFC, Dana White, want to alter. Critics believe this will reduce fighters' protections and allow White to submit to boxing to the UFC model, in which fighters are often underpaid. And if you, a person trying to do the right in the sport, you don't eliminate the bill that's protecting the fighters. And he's right. The fighters is the product. Without the clause there, the fighters is vulnerable. The fighters are vulnerable. Now, okay, I'm going to go on. I'm going to leave it right here. The former 6-weight world champion also has a bone to pick with how he believes Zuffa will approach matchmaking. matchmaking. Now, we all know that Top Rank is number one in matchmaking. No doubt about it. Now, Oscar De La Hoya thinks that with the matchmaking, that De La Hoya thinks that the prospects should be guilted carefully at first, then let loose to fight the best available opponents, even several times in a row. He criticized Booth's choice of Lima as an opponent for this reason. Now, he said this: I don't really see it as competition. I'm a serious promoter. And De La Hoya said, I'm a promoter who's going to promote and develop world champions from the start. I'm going to identify prospects. I'm going to build them just the way I built Canelo, just the way I built Ryan, just the way I'm building champions step by step. Now I'm going to stop here. Okay? Now, let me get back to y'all. I'm going to stop here. Now, Oscar is right. They trying to change the landscape of boxing. They trying to pull something that we don't know about yet by eliminating the Muhammad Ali Act. Now, we know some of the stuff they're trying to get rid of, but not all the stuff. And that's the thing about it. They hold it to their chest. But right now, we know that they're trying to implement the UFC model. Now, we've been through this before, but now the promoters are starting to take a toll now. The promoters don't like what's happening. And I don't blame them. So I just thought I'd let you all know that. All right, now, Richard Hitchens, the IBF champion, baby. All right, at 140. Now, he's a free agent, but he burnt all his bridges. I mean, with Turkey don't want to deal with him. You got Oscar, he don't want to deal with him. You know, Eddie don't want to deal with him. Bob Arum don't want to deal with him. Now, he can go to PBC maybe, but he been there and done that with Floyd Mayweather. Floyd Mayweather had him on the closet in the shelf for I don't know how long. And soon he left there, then man, he got better. Yeah, there you go, one-hitter quitter. You popped in, hitting it right on the head. And shout out to you, one-hitter quitter. Yes, they're trying to take all the power from the fighters. Ain't no union in this. For one, the fighters. Do they realize what the Muhammad Ali Act does? It protects the fighters. They're trying to take it away from the fighters. And so they're trying to set the price. If you gonna fight for prize, but the prize gonna be low. That's what it is. The prize gonna be low. So you're right. You're right. They are protecting the fighters, but they are prize fighters. But we ain't gonna give you no $1 million to fight. We might give you maybe a few dollars to fight. That's why MMA, they are stopping. They are trying to come over here, well, boxing, to fight. Now, Zuffa boxing and TKO boxing, you know, and I never think I would say this. I hope their ass fold. I hope they fold. I do. Because you're coming in the sport, kicking shit around, you know, and trying to change the whole landscape of boxing. Now, boxing will never die. Ain't no doubt about that. But it also can be amended. It can be changed, though. That's the thing about it. And MMA, yes, sir. What's up, Josh? All right, salute to you, brother. He said, MMA, I'm going to have to go to TKO. Yes. Yes. You see, that's the thing about it. Dana White, he tried to monopolize him and Turkey and Zuffa boxing. They're trying to monopolize the sport. Well, I'm glad, you know, Oscar's a lot of things. Yeah, he's a freak. Yeah, he like to get high, drinking and other things, you know, but he got a point. He got a point. And you know what? Sometimes you got to speak up. Now, I know he don't like Dana White, I know Dana White don't like his ass. And Dana White, it's all about him. If y'all know anything about MMA, y'all know that Dana White get the bulk end of your ass getting your jaw broke, getting your nose broke. What's that? A cauliflower ear. All right. He gets the bulk of it. Well, right now, the fighters are protected. But they're trying to say, screw that. We're going to do our own thing. So, and the fighters that we have right now, they ain't dumb. But let's talk about the fighters that come out the amateurs. Let's talk about the fighters that don't have no platform. Let's talk about the fighters that don't have no deal. Are they going to be desperate enough to sign with TKO? That's the point I'm trying to make. Because think about it. Think about it. Oscar knows boxing and can't no one take that from. No, you damn right. Oscar, he knows about boxing inside and out. Not only was he a fighter and promoter, I mean, he been doing this before PBC came about. So therefore, you know, it's going to have to be some shaking up and shaking down. People going to have to start resisting. And that's why you're trying to get Frank Warren on board. That's why you're trying to get Eddie Hearn on board. Now, we know Eddie Hearn is not going to do shit because he's still old Turkey. And Turkey on his ass. So we know that. Now, top rank, possibility. You know, Frank Warren, I doubt him too because he did business with Turkey millions of times. You know, some people got to just stomp and show their integrity. And some people just don't have it. So, but anyway, I just wanted to put that out to y'all and keep an eye on this. Because this ain't the end of it. This is just the start of it. This is just the start of it. And we said this shit was coming. We said this was coming. And now it's here. So, let's keep going. All right? So, but we got to speak up. The promoters, they are the ones really got to speak up. And all these paid channels by Turkey, y'all all are on the wrong side of history. I'm going to tell you that right now. If you want to get rid of, yes, sir. Oh, yeah. OJ live on the too. Yeah. Yeah, I explained that, AK, because I can't be live tomorrow. Okay? So I don't want to be missing 2 days in a row, right? And possibly Thursday. Wednesday. Yeah, possibly Thursday. Okay? My father, pacemaker, he had to get it checked out on Thursday. So I should be back in time, but I'm not gonna post nothing until I get back. So that's why I did this late. I posted late. And so, but I'm glad you got the notification. Okay. Yeah, I'm glad you got no notification. Now, one hitter quitter, talk to me, baby. He said Dana White has been against boxing ever since boxing took away his money maker, Conor McGregor. You damn right. You damn right. Because Conor McGregor, he made a lot of money fighting Floyd Mayweather. Boxing made more money for Conor in one night than, okay, yeah, I got to start reading all these. And one night than UFC his whole career. They hated that shit. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. You're right, one hitter. They didn't like that. Because Floyd got a lot of money, and he paid Conor a lot of money. And the promotion. See, everybody don't really understand this. And Conor McGregor, he got some of that promotion. You know how Floyd and them was, acting a fool, doing this and all that? Well, he was part of that. He get part of that. All that, So now MMA don't have a star. They don't have a star. So, I mean, it is what it is. And so they might as well get used to it. Okay? Now, back to Richard Henderson. All right, anybody got any great thoughts on that? Okay, we got my man Eugene. He got something to say about that. All right, he said he needs to get with Al. Yeah, because the more money they have, the stronger the foundation. You damn right. You damn right. Now, I know Al, I don't know how much money he got. Well, we know what Turkey got, but we know how ignorant Turkey is. That's why I tell everybody, stop saying that shit. That Turkey can Al can learn something from Turkey. He can't learn nothing from Turkey. Turkey don't know nothing about boxing. He don't know nothing about matchmaking. And that's why Al got the advantage. He might not have the advantage with the money, but he got advantage with this. And you're right. If they show a united front, they can stop this shit. They can either put a halt to it or let the fighters make up their mind. That's what needs to be done. So they've been trying to gut this out. And you're right. Dana White always been trying to get into boxing, but listen, from the time he carried Floyd Mayweather bags, because that's how he came about. He was carrying Floyd Mayweather bags. And then that's how everything got started. Floyd vouched for him and this and that. Next thing you know, you got MMA, and MMA was fun, a bunch of skinheads at first. I mean, Bob Aaron said it, not me. It was a bunch of skinheads at first. And now you have a lot more blacks and all that. Now he's trying to get into boxing that he's been trying to get into for 15 years. Well, now he got into it thanks to Turkey. And Turkey knew how to find the right type of guy with the right fucking attitude. And that's Dana White. He knew that Austin wasn't going to go for it. He knew Eddie wasn't going to go for it. But he knew that no other than Dana White would go for it. Because like one hitter could have said, Dana White got screwed by boxing. Not only one time, he got screwed many times. All right? Ngannou. I mean, all these guys want to fight and be boxers. Now, they ain't no good. They're not any good at it. The Continents, what's going on? All right, salute to you, bro. All right, yes, sir, it is Tuesday. All right, I know. It's only Tuesday. Right? Now, I'm usually off on Tuesday, but hey, I'm here today. Okay? Now, Hitchinson looking like a clown if Teal and Shakur inside Allegedly. All right, now I'm about to get into that. All right? I'm about to get into that. Well, I was into it, but I went back. All right, Turkey and Dana White just want to line. You're damn right. Turkey want to return on all the money he lost. That's what it is. Now, let me give it to Richard Hitchinson, okay? Now, you're right. Richard Hitchinson is looking like a fool. He's looking like a clown out there now. Sometimes you got to shut up. You got to be quiet and let things and chips fall where they may. Now, he's saying that he's about to have a fight soon. He's about to have an announcement soon. Right? Now, Turkey in the Hall of Fame. Oh, shit. Yeah, right. He won't get no... Yeah, I know. That's a phony-ass Hall of Fame. How you going to be in boxing for 2 years getting the Hall of Fame? It's just a bunch of smokes and fucking mirrors. That's all it is. You know what? And I'm just about tired of Turkey ass because, the more fighters run to him, the more he think he got control. And that's the problem we got here, So them MMA fighters are now demanding more money too. Dana White got an all kind of lawsuit. Oh yeah, he got a lot of lawsuits pending. Oh yeah, Dana got lawsuits up the ass. Oh yeah. Yeah, Turkey trying to throw his money around. But now, look, it's costing his ass. Now, just like Richard Hitchens. Richard Hitchens right now, nobody want to pretty much get behind him and pay for that fight that he allegedly talking about. We don't know who it is. Hell, we don't even know he's going to have a fight. But this is what he's saying. But see, Richard Hitchens is an IBF champion. Remember, this is the first time I say this. And later on, I'm going to talk about something else to deal with the same shit. He's boring. Richard Hitchens is not a exciting fighter. He's a counter puncher. He's waiting on you to throw something so he can throw something back. He's not a big puncher. He doesn't bring in the crowd. So somebody please tell me, Who gonna pay for that? Turkey don't want no Tom and Jerry no more. So his ass is out. He already burnt Turkey bridges anyway. So tell me, Hitch, tell me, Africa, who you gonna get to pay for your fight? You see? Yes, he's a Shakur Jr. Now, don't worry. I'm gonna get into Shakur and T.O. because KQ was right. KQ was right. That fight ain't gonna happen. Hell no. It's not gonna happen. Now, I'm gonna get to it though, but that fight is not gonna happen. Okay, I'm gonna get to it. I'm gonna explain it to you. All right, Pete, what's going on, baby? All right, salute to you. Now, let me go here. Now, one thing about it is this: Boots and Terrence Crawford. We gotta let this shit go because right now, everybody keeps saying Terrence Crawford and Boots. That's not gonna happen. Like I said, I don't want to toot my own horn, but toot, goddamn. That's not going to happen. Because let me tell you why it's not going to happen. All right? Now, the thing about it is, Terrence Crawford, he's chasing the bag now. He ain't chasing no accolades. He's not trying to be a 3-time, a 4-time champion, whatever. No. He wants that bag. That's what he wants. But is Boots worth that bag? And the answer is no. I don't want to take that chance. You see, Terrence Crawford don't want to take a chance on losing against a younger fighter. And that's Boots. And everybody gonna say, in Turkey too, well, I don't know about paying you that because you might lose. You might just lose. So, and also, you got what's up, Thomas Hill? What's going on? Huh? What's going on with you? Let's see what Thomas Hill talking about. KQ brings in the crowd though, especially when he calling you or he calling your fight. You better have your network reach out to the OG to call your fight at the arena. So people would tune in to your fight. Okay, I appreciate that, bro. Yes, sir. I appreciate it. All right. Yes, sir. All right. How you doing, Thomas? You good, man? All right. Yes, sir. Salute to you, man. But yeah. So now Bud Crawford, that fight is not going to happen. It's not going to take place because it's a risk for Bud. It's a risk for Bud. Now, I think I said this before. You're gonna have to, Bud gonna have to. He's gonna have to find somebody that has a name. And then see, then will he be able to get $100 million? Turkey's not gonna pay that unless it's a rematch with Canelo, and I doubt that on a rematch. Who want to see the rematch? Nobody. 154, take away Snack, Boost all day. And 164 with Snack, Bud all day. Very good. You ain't lying either. You're not lying. I can't choose nobody nothing because I ain't seen nothing. But it's mighty funny people could put on muscle at the age of goddamn 39. All right? I'm sorry. And Bud only fight once a year for the last 5 years. So, you be down there 40. So why you going to risk a fight with Boots? He ain't going to take that fight. No. He's not going to take that fight. Now, Boots wants the fight, but Boots don't want, but Bud don't want that fight. Bud Crawford don't want that fight because it's a risk. You think you can beat him. You probably can beat him, but why risk it? Because he got more than a puncher's chance, y'all. Y'all know that. So now, people looking at that like, well, Bud chasing the money. but he's not chasing the name. Okay? He's not chasing the name. So they're going to put him in a predicament. Now, I know, I get it. He want to get that almighty dollar. He want to get and maximize whatever he can get. But I think he's already went his cap. All right? I call it his cap. That's as far as he's going to go, as far as financial wise. All right? A snack works. Oh, yeah, snack works, y'all. Oh, yeah, snacks work. All right? Oh, yeah. Manager Marty, he'll tell you. Snack works. It works. Because snack would do what illegal drugs and PDs would do, but only to that threshold. But once you go over there, you drop dirty. But you right under when you won't drop dirty. Like Devin Haney said, snack, it enhance your performance without the drugs. All right? But if you that type of fighter, if you down, if you bad, man, you the baddest man on the planet, then you don't need that. You don't need that. You know? You don't need that. So that's how I look at it. You know? So that's how I look at Snack, and I'm always gonna look at Snack. Because Victor Conte, he ruined the sport of boxing, and no, not boxing. He not only boxing, he ruined all our American athletes. Well, at least some of them, and some of them went to jail too. So, don't know how he got in boxing, but I know everybody else threw his ass out the door. They threw his ass out the parking lot. That's what I'm talking about, man. So now, anybody answer this question? How many snack fighters have fought each other? You know what? That's a good question. Because today, I really don't know. I don't. I can't even answer that unless I do look it up. Because I can't think, because sometimes, I'll be like, well, is he on snack or he not? And you got some fighters that advertise that shit. Carissa Shields. I mean, Bud Crawford. I mean, especially Devin. He got a goddamn commercial with it. Now I thought about David Benavides. I can't remember David being on snack. Now, some people say he is. I don't think he is. Now, he might have been, but I don't think he is today. I think David is just pure goddamn badass. That's how I think. You feel me? So we time to tell. And watch David Benavides fight Anthony Yard coming up. And trust me, Bud don't want no part of David Benavides. He don't want no part of that. So that's why he ain't talking about it. Turkey talking about it, but Bud ain't talking about it. Bud don't want that. He too big and too tall and too goddamn strong. See, he's not Canelo. He's not short, bad feet. No, David got good foot movement. He step over, cut off the ring, and he ain't gonna follow you around. And he gonna throw in combinations. He not gonna throw one punch at a time. Because David becoming my favorite fighter now. Because Jermell hasn't been active. But don't worry, we'll get to Jermell in a minute. All right? We'll get to Jermell. Oh, yeah, Devin definitely is on it. And this is the problem I got. And I'm going to move on. Why do Devin Haney got to put on all that muscle if you can beat Brian Norman Jr., right? You said he don't got nothing on you. What's up, Marquis? I seen you last night over in Knockout Boxing. I was trying to holler at you, but I had to delete the thing. But anyway, long story. I saw you last night, man. All right, good to see you again. Yes, sir. So, what you say? Who money, man? Yeah. I'm gonna get to Jermell in a minute, because Jermell is calling people out. All right, Jermell want that smoke now, or he want that last payday. So, but anyway. And I hate to see, let me add this in real fast. I hate to see the pioneers, I call them the pioneers of PBC. I hate to see them go now. So we're talking about Earl Spence, Keith Thurman, Danny Garcia. All these were champions and the pioneer of PDC. They all came over together from Golden Boy. Y'all remember that? And the Charlos. Those and Leo Santa Cruz. Those are the first ones to really put a stamp. Jerry Hurd too. That's right. Jerry Hurd too. Those are Esther and Laura. Those are the ones that left Golden Boy and put a stamp on PDC. And they was a badass. I'm telling you right now. And I hate to see them go. But guess what? We get older. And sometimes, one go out the door, another come in the door. All right? And I'm talking about guys like Camille Moulton. I'm talking about guys like Abdullah Mason. All right? Out with the old, goddamn it, in with the new. This is what I'm talking about. Sometimes boxing, it might have a lagger here, a lagger there, but boxing ain't gonna never die. As long as somebody want to throw some hands, it gonna always be alive. Now, they always try to come in here and wreck boxing, but it always survived. And you're gonna see it surviving this time around too. Because you got people like Turkey, you got people like Dana White, always trying to throw that goddamn wrench in it, right? And trying to throw it and mess up everything. But don't worry, you got some strong promoters, you got some strong-minded promoters that not going to fall for the bullshit. Now, you want to do the bullshit? Then keep it over there. Over here, we still going to recognize the sanctioned bodies. We still going to do the IBF. We're still going to do the WBO. We're going to still do the WBA. We're still going to do RBF. All these, right? So you want to play around the Ring magazine and say Shakur going to be the man because he fought one damn fight for one goddamn belt? Can be my goddamn guess. All right? Well, I guarantee you this. He would never get that tank fight. Not like that. He would never get a tank fight. Not like that. Huh? Hello? Shit. Now, let's get on back to our regular schedule of program. All right? Now, but seriously, snack works. It does work. It's no lie. There's no lie about it. All right. Tommy's here, man. Talk to me. Talk to me, man. I see you wrote me a paragraph. All right. He said, man, the game is starving for a Tank beatdown. And that's why we having this talk. Bottom line, Tank handled this NUPONT with Jake Paul and then line them niggas up one by one that use your name for clout. You know what? That's what I want. I want that too. Look, go ahead, Tank. Make your money, right? All right. It's 0:00 in the morning. Okay. Yeah. Go ahead and have your Jake Paul fight. All right. Go ahead and make your M's. All right. But you got to come back here and take care of business. Shut everybody up. All right. Now, Lamont Roach, I don't give a shit. You know what? I don't care you take it or not now. Because he ran his mouth too much. And now look at his ass. What's up, Queen? What's up, Niecy? What's going on with you? All right. So therefore, I know it's Tuesday, Niecy. I'm gonna be off tomorrow, okay, and possibly Tuesday. Dad got to get his pacemaker checked out. But anyway, so that's where we at right now. With Oscar De La Hoya. For those that just came in, I read off what Oscar is saying. Oscar is taking a stance. Oscar is taking a stance against Zuffa boxing. He said, no. We're not playing that game no more. All right? Oscar believes that they trying to steal Virgil Ortiz versus Bruce Ennis, and they're trying to put it over in Riyadh season. Oscar said, hell no. That's an American fight. That fight should be over here where the American fans is. I told y'all that over there in Saudi, they don't care about boxing. They all looking around like it's a funeral. They don't care about boxing over there. There's David fighting over there. But David, I realize, he getting that bag. He getting that money. He got a family. I get that. But his fan base is here, he said. Now, this is a one-time only deal. So, go ahead and do your thing. Now, I'm going to tell you something. And I know this might be your guy, Slick Rick. But Pacheco, he made a big mistake getting in the bed with them guys. I'm telling you right now. You might not see it right now, but down the line, you're going to see it. You should have stuck with Jose. You should have stuck with him. But now you're about to find out how it feels. All right? Because that's how it is. That's how it goes. And Richard Hitchens, I'm sorry. I'm sorry, but you burnt all your bridges. All right? Now, Floyd Mayweather had you on the shelf for 5 motherfucking years. 5 years. And then you get off and you move and you did great. I mean, you became a champion. And now look at you. Now look at you. See, some people think they shit don't stink. And sometimes people have to show them it do stink. You see? And now they out there in the cold. Just like Devin Haney. Because don't worry. If Devin Haney, and no, I'm going to get into that. Matter of fact, I'm going to get into it right goddamn now. How about that? I feel like it. All right? I feel like it. Now, Devin Haney sparred with Flores. All right? Y'all know, y'all heard the guy Flores. Well, he sparred with Devin Haney and Brian Norman. And like he said, Brian Norman is going to beat the hell out of Devin Haney. Because Devin Haney going to be running for his life. That's what he's going to do. So, and this is talking about recently. I'm talking about recently now. So, this is not going to go well. We already seen the left hooks that Ryan gave his ass. We already seen what he did in the on street corner in New York. We saw that. That was not even a lackluster performance. That was piece of shit performance. And now, when you get in with Brian Norman, I'm telling you right now, Brian Norman will hunt. That dog know how to hunt. And he going to catch Devin on the fly. Because you know how Devin's going to be moving and running and running and running. And then you know, here come Brian Norman Jr. Because he's young. He's young. He's only 20, 21. He going to catch his ass on the fly. What? And down goes Devin. Down goes Devin. Yes, sir. Down goes Frazier. Shit. I'm telling you right now. Listen. No, let me give you some hard goddamn truth. All right? Y'all jumped the gun with Devin Haney. All right? I'm not talking about y'all in particular. All right? Y'all saw a little young prodigy, all right, that's trying to move like Floyd Mayweather. All right? Then y'all know that Floyd Mayweather's father and Floyd, they gave him pointers. Then they ran away with it. They thought, oh, man, he will be the next Floyd Mayweather. Well, wrong. And then, and you're right, then he met a guy named Victor Conte. Victor Conte. Now, I don't know if he knew beforehand or afterhand, but regardless, Victor Conte was a convicted felon. And then, what's up, Terry W? What's up, T? All right, good to see you, bro. Now, when Victor Conte, all right, came in the picture, I asked Bill. I asked him right on this damn channel, dude, why you got Victor Conte in your camp? Well, see, KQ, check this out. Check this out, King. All right, I said, just answer the question. Because, see, Victor can show us when somebody is dirty or not. Okay, if he can, don't worry about it. Because VADA, USADA, WADA, they test you after the fight. So why you still need him? Still talk to me, man. But he couldn't answer it. He had Victor Conte on his team so he can blow up his son. He wanted Victor Conte on his team so his son could be a weight fucking bully. And that's what he did. That's how he boiled down to 135. That's how you got that email belt. And then he went over there to Cambosa, which is a C-level fighter that got lucky and knocked out T.O. And then he got over there and beat Cambosa off a jab. That's all, off a jab. All right? And that was it. Then he went off that reputation. He went off that reputation for money and everything else. All right? And now, after he went on that reputation, then it dawned on him. All right, okay, I'm going to fight Lomachenko. Now, here it comes. In the Lomachenko fight, You can see it. You can see it. You can see it suppressing now. That star is starting to come down a little bit, right? Because he fighting somebody with skills, all right? Somebody with a skill set, all right? But still, they gave it to him. It was close, but they gave it to him. Now, he should have lost it, but they gave it to him. Then, then your daddy talking all that shit. Then you met up with another guy named Ryan Garcia. Now, Ryan Garcia, okay, he acted a goddamn fool through the promotion. He did, all right? He acted like he was drinking beer, which he wasn't, all right? Now, of course, they wanted Ryan to sell the fight because they thought they were going to make millions and millions of dollars, right? That's what they thought. But he got in there, and you can't, look, yeah, Ryan was dirty, all right? But I don't think he knew he was dirty. But regardless, it was just a minute in him. Now, that don't have nothing to do with that left hook. Don't have nothing to do with that left hook. And Devin couldn't get out the way of that left hook. He couldn't get out of the left hook. See, Devin, at that time, he thought he was the best of the best. He was the face of boxing. Oh, he had special house shoes on in the ring, right? And you should see them house shoes would have gave you more grip, right? You should have took them house shoes off and got some real shoes, all right? But anyway, so Ryan knocked his ass out. So here come his comeback tour, right? With Ramirez. And what happened? PTSD is kicking in now. It's kicking in. And watch, now we're at the Brian Norman Jr. fight, all right? Now watch it kick in a little bit more. It's going to be in the second gear now. It's going to be in second gear right now. And watch, he, like Flores said, he's going to be running, and he must see the game plan or know something about the game plan because Devin's going to be on his bike. I cannot see Devin standing in a fucking pocket. I cannot. Please. Man, I can't see it. All right. Didn't have them Floyd skills. No, he didn't have the Floyd skills. See, Devin thought he was cool, right? He threw the jab and doing all that, this and trying. Listen, anybody can mimic anybody. A little kid doing what Devin does any time of the day. But you got to have some power. You got to have some substance. What's up, Greg X? What's going on, baby? Yes, sir, Mr. Unknown is in here. What's going on, man? I ain't seen you in a while, brother. Man, but good to see you, man. Good to see you. All right. Yes, sir. Ain't too much. Okay. Okay, Tommy, Eugene. Okay. Yeah, so now, now he finna fight Brian Norman Jr. Now, I feel kind of bad. OJ, if there's a run, if he runs fight, it will be the last fight with Turkey. Oh yeah, it's over with. It's over with. It's over with. If Devin runs, first of all, Turkey ain't gonna like that. First of all, Turkey don't like him now. See, Turkey don't like him now. No, Bill Haney is not smart. Bill Haney is a dumbass. He's a 50-some-year-old man, my age, trying to act like he's young. Now he put his foot in his mouth. See, he tried to take it back. He trying to catch him on something, but it didn't work. So Bill Haney's a dumbass, and everybody in the boxing community knows it. That's why nobody want to deal with him. And now his son now. Turkey don't like his ass. That's why he's an undercard fighter right now. He's an undercard fighter right now. Now watch when he runs. Watch if he runs. All right. Now I'm gonna say if he runs. See, if he runs and not stand there and fight, Turkey, first of all, he threw with him. He already threw with him, but not all the way. He's not gonna never be on he never had a card ever again in his life. I'm standing on that, damn it. I'm standing on it. He will never be the main event in nobody's fight card. And I'm standing on that. Because his daddy's an asshole. His daddy, he should have let other people come in. Because Bill is not no promoter. Bill don't know nothing about matchmaking. Come on. Bill Haney's a clown. He's a clown that push narratives on goddamn YouTube channels. That's who he is. You don't see Derrick James on nobody's platform. That's a promoter. You don't see Robert Garcia on all these goddamn platforms. That's a promoter. That's a trainer. And Bill Haney now a trainer. I watched him. I watched him in a couple fights. What he do? He get down there and tell them, well, just keep doing what you're doing. Just keep doing what you're doing. You know, and just be cautious and be careful. Nigga, I can tell him that. I can tell him that. And then when Ryan was whooping that ass and throwing him all around the ring, guess what he said? Guess what he said, my people? Guess what he said? He said, keep doing what you're doing. He said, keep doing what you're doing. I'm like, is that the advice you supposed to give him? Man. Fool ass earth man. I know. Thomas, come on, baby. Come on, man. You're going to see your son getting the shit beat out of him right now. And you're going to tell him, keep doing what you're doing, right? Okay, I'm sorry. So Ryan going to get tired of hitting your ass with left hooks, right? My God, you made a mockery out your son. You made a mockery out your son. Now, if your son would play his cards right, he would not put on all that muscle, okay? Now, he still was a grown young man, but you could have moved him correctly. But no, y'all saw dollar signs. Y'all saw dollar signs, and everything was for the money. Come on, man. So it is what it is. Yes, sir, man. Yeah, so listen, brother. I'm going to be off tomorrow. I'm going to be off the next day, damn it. So I came on today. Why you worried about it? Okay? Somebody see when that channel got made. Okay? Because it's another troll. That's the same troll. So get that dumbass out of here. Okay? That ET backup. Okay? Ain't nobody LWC trash. Ain't nobody LWC trash. Yeah. So, but anyway, what'd you say, AK? He said Bill said Devin was going to kill Ryan. Just like he go, you know what? And what took me out? Stop lying for your son. First of all, you got him call him Debo. You Debo on that goddamn bike. That's what you Debo on. You riding that bike. Okay? You ain't knocking nobody out like that. Devin haven't had a knockout in years. Man, you can't write none of this shit, y'all. I'm telling y'all. I mean, this shit is, it's facts. It's actual facts. Man. So, well, anyway, let's keep moving. Okay? WM at 702 said, it ain't no Debo, it's Deborah. Thomas Hill, what's going on? He said, damn, the Young King night having the is today, OG. They tag team their ass. Oh, okay. The young King night. What are you talking about? He almost knocked out Regis. Yeah. He almost knocked out Regis. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. There's a KQ, Colin, Bill, and Devin. Yeah. What do you say, Lee? Yeah, man, I'm cooking Bill and Devin. Somebody should have been cooked them a long time ago. Shit, they don't work on this channel. They don't work on the channel. See, this is y'all. This is y'all channel. Y'all pay for this channel. Make sure y'all hit the like button too. I forgot. All right, make sure you hit the like button. All right, we got the super chat working. We got the cash app working. All right, appreciate you. All right, now, yeah, Debo Deborah. Yeah, that's what it is. But like I say, this is an independent channel. You all support this channel. All right? Y'all support this channel. Y'all support when I call fights. All right? 7 hours calling fights. All right? Or working 6 days a week. All right? Yeah, I'm the hardest working man in YouTube. As a matter of fact, I'm working harder than some of these young motherfuckers. All right? So, no offense. No offense. Hey, I'm just saying. So let's keep moving. Baby. Let's keep talking about it. Okay. Now we already got through Richard Hitson's. Okay. So miss me with that, Rich. All right. Now whoever you fighting, that's why you didn't call no name out, because you don't know what platform you fighting on. Top Rank don't have a platform. All right. So now I know this kind of old. I know y'all seen this, but I just gotta say this for a minute before I move on. Paulie Malignaggi. All right. Y'all saw that face. Y'all saw his face. Now, when I saw that face, I said, you know what? Good. Everything you said about Gervonta Davis, it came back and blows. I mean, you had cuts going like this. You had cuts look like motherfucking Chucky. You want to play? That's how your face was looking. And you had to sit your goddamn racist, goddamn Italian ass down there for 10 hours to get stitched up. Can you imagine stitches going like this? Huh? Can you imagine that? Come on now. Young World, what's going on, baby? Man, Young World is back. Yes, sir. He said, OG. I'm back in the U.S., baby. Yes, sir. Beautiful sunny California. My man. Man, good to see you, man. Yes, sir. I'm glad you're back, man. I'm glad you're back safe, man. Safe and sound, baby. All right? Yes, sir. Man, appreciate you, baby. And that. So, Chad. Yeah, baby. Yes, sir. We still doing our thing over here, man. All right. And good to see you, man. And I will be talking to you soon. Okay. All right. Good to have you back, man. All right. Good to have you back on this side of the country. Okay. Yes, sir. So so go ahead and do your thing. Go ahead and rest. All right. Or still listen in. All right. Good to have you, bro. All right. And I appreciate that support. Always supporting KQ, man. And I appreciate that. Good brother there. Good brother there, man. Always. Yep. Yes, sir. So he been in North Korea, he been in Italy, he been in Germany, he been all over the places. Just like the military. But he not in the military. Now, his boss is Al Heyman. Yeah. So anyway, let's keep moving. All right. Now, like I was saying about Paulie, I'm glad, and I'm not a mean-spirited person. All right. I'm just not in for the bullshit. All right. I've been there, I've done that. All right. I'm from Inglewood, Chicago. All right. I mean, the city led the country in murders, but one thing about it, Inglewood led the cities in murder. Okay, and so I come from that area. All right, 21 years. All right, what's on AK, baby? And that so for her child. Wow, what's going on, AK? Is it Party got his ass whooped the first fight? That knuckle boxing. He went back again, and dude was a world champion. Now he can't be a novice boxer. I know. This is what I'm saying. How can a man like Paulie talk about a fighter like Gervonta Davis when your ass won shit? You had hands like Shakur Stevenson. You punched like Devin Haney. So explain to me how you got room to talk. Where's that guy that slapped your ass with baby powder? Where's he at? I need his number. Huh? Because see, that's what everybody needs to do to you. Slap your ass with baby powder. And I mean, he slapped him right on TV. Shit. And I hate PTP. That's hatefulness. Right? When you just go in and talk about somebody off and on every day, all day, just like Shakur Just like Carissa Shields talking about Tank every day or every other time she get on. I mean, come on, really? They bust his shit up. They bust your shit up, Paulie. Your ass look like goddamn Chucky, for real. And you had a nerve to complain that they taking all day to stitch your ass up. You tried it once before. You got your ass whooped once before, right? Your nose was over here last time, and you gonna go try it again? Listen, please, somebody talk to me. If I can't punch with boxing gloves on, what the hell you think gonna happen when I take them off? Come on, really? You have see your mouth wrote a check. Your ass couldn't cash. You need money that bad, dude? I know boxing scene. Boxing scene, they ain't paying, he ain't no professional writer or nothing like that. So he ain't making that much money. He was a motherfucking C-level fighter that got a fat ass mouth, right? Like Bill Haney. He trying to talk you into circles, knowing that he don't know what the hell he just said himself. I mean, come on, really? I mean, you can't write this shit. Man, what's up? Underscore solo, baby. OG. That bare knuckle fighting is different. My hunger, it's different. Shit. My girl just had a fight over the weekend, man, and I took a bet on her minus 310, and she did her thing. Brooke Adams. Yeah, man, you damn right it's different, Solo. Man, listen, you ain't fighting with just nothing but like a towel or some shit, right? Just to protect your knuckle, but that shit is like street fighting. When they say bare knuckles, that's just like back in the cowboy days. All right, you're gonna fight. You're gonna fight bare knuckles. All right, no soft and cushion boxing shit like that, unless you got power, which Shakur and Devin don't have, and Paulie. But when you talking about bare knuckles, that's a little bit different. Okay, so and then when you get cracked, you're gonna get cracked, and that's what happened to Paulie. That's why he got goddamn cuts down here, motherfucking tic-tac motherfucking dough. That's what it is. Shit. Bad. But you know what? The reason why I say this is because sometimes, shit comes back to haunt you. Sometimes you're gonna have to eat your words, and sometimes when you do something to people, indirectly, things can hurt you. And so this is a way that the Allah or whoever you believe in get you back. All right. And he had to pay for the words he said about Tank. So you didn't do no better. You didn't do no better 10 years ago. You didn't do no better 10 years later. You still a scrub. You still a scrub, dude. You still a motherfucking goofy. That's what you are, a goofy. All right. And next time, listen. I hope it don't be a next time. But, I mean, come on. I mean, Carissa Shields, when she got her ass beat, then she couldn't get that girl off of her, then good. All right? So, all right, let me move on. I just had to say something about that. I'm sorry. All right, because he just rubbed me the wrong way all the time. You don't have to be about Tank or nothing like that. It's just his goddamn voice just he's just a hater and a racist. Now he at the point where he's comfortable being a racist. He's comfortable now. Same with Tio. He's comfortable saying racist things. But hey, it is what it is. Okay, now Jermell Charlo is back. He said he is back, and he's back, and he wants all the smoke. He wants Jerron Ennis. He wants Terrence Crawford. He wants everybody, right? Yeah, the Trump era. Yeah, you ain't lying. Trump messing up everything, man. He's tearing this country apart. Man, that's why his approval rating is down in the dumps. Good. Get his ass out of here. He only got 1 year's ass, so good. Now, for real. Now, Jermell said this. He wants Terrence Crawford. He said he putting everybody on notice at 154. Now, he said he willing to meet Terrence Crawford at 160. Now, that's a good fight. And Jermell probably going to make 160. But see, this is the point. This is the problem. Nobody's going to pay $100 million. Because let's not forget, Jermell's been out for 3 years. Now, this used to be my favorite fighter, but he's inactive now. And so David Benavidez is my favorite fighter now. All right? Like Tank is knockout. Well, David Benavidez is my favorite fighter. All right? So, and so nobody's gonna pay him $100 million. Now, I get it, Jermell. You know, you're a former undisputed champion at 154. Okay? Fine and dandy. Okay? Now, Boots, they are trying to make a Boots and Bud Crawford fight. That is not going to happen. That's not going to happen because Bud is not going to take a risk at this late age and stage in his life. Now, this is the question. Who will be more worth it to fight Bud Crawford for he could potentially get that $100 million? Boots or Jermell? Boots or Jermell? All right? That's the thing about it. So, now, everybody knows that Boots is young. Boots is young. Now, I'm not saying he's a Terrence Crawford, but he basically can do everything that Terrence Crawford can do. Now, size, it don't matter to Terrence Crawford. Terrence Crawford looking at pretty much the dance partner. He don't care about the size. He looking to make that money. That's what he's looking for. He don't care about being undisputed. He want to make a last bag. That's what he's looking for. Yeah, Josh. I think Jermell will be a better fit for Crawford. Because Jermell was undisputed before. Jermell only got one loss on his record. But also, don't forget, Jermell fought better competition. Jermell fought better competition, baby. So that's why I say, now, that's what I say. All right? So, now, but, of course, Bud is trying his best. Now, what I think, now, I'm no mind reader or nothing like that, but I think Terrence Crawford got his biggest payday. And I think he should go ahead and enjoy it and just go ahead on retire. But I'm not Bud Crawford. You see, I'm not Bud Crawford. You know, yeah. Hey, K, you still mad at my boy? You still mad at my boy, Jermell, man? He said, fuck Jermell, Devin, 80, and doing a running asses. Yeah, Jermell. See, that's one thing about it. This content creator, I know how to critique my favorite fighter. Okay? Yeah, Jermell did run. He ran and embarrassed my ass. He embarrassed me that day he fought Canelo. I didn't like that. Man, who knows, OG? Turkey paid $150 to Canelo. Yeah. No, Canelo got $100. And I think Bud got $50. I think that's how it went. You know, so, but Turkey not gonna pay that, DC. I won't be surprised if Turkey paid Crawford what he's asking. No, DC. Turkey right now, he is looking to recoup some of his money now. That's why he don't want to help with Hitchinson. That's why he don't want to, I didn't get to it yet, but that's why he don't want no T.O. and Shakur. I'm gonna get to that in a minute. And I'm gonna break it down to y'all. I'm gonna break it all the way down. All right? So Jermell acting like he's not with Al anymore. Yeah, he's still with Al. Yeah, he's still with Al. He know he is. And let me say something to all y'all Bud fans. First of all, Jermell is not begging Crawford for shit. He said he want Boots or Terrence. Because last time I checked, he went undisputed at 154. So, I mean, he's not begging no damn body. So he still got money. So y'all can stop that narrative. All right. So, like I said, ain't nothing changed. I mean, ain't nothing changed. Crawford got the belts, yes. He 3-time undisputed, yes. But he still can't sell. He still got a small fan base. So, I mean, don't miss me with that shit. Ain't nobody begging him for shit. Ain't nobody begging him for anything. So that paycheck, that was making up all the money they should have made at Top Rank. That's all it did. It made up for all the shit he should have got at Top Rank. When he missed all the back ends and stuff for Top Rank that Bob kept. Where he was only getting 2.5 to 3 million per fight. Hello. See, y'all want to talk about that shit, right? Nobody want to talk about the good, the bad, and the goddamn ugly, right? No, y'all don't want to do that. No. Because, see, kid, you're going to tell it like it is. Kid, you're going to tell it like it is. Okay? So, but these, Turkey, he's not going to pay no $100 million to Terrence. Unless he got a dance partner that is worth it. He didn't want nobody saying, well, he fighting a bum and this and that. Because he want him to fight David. He wants him to fight Boots. He wants somebody like that. But Bud said, no. And of course, Bernie the Boxer, Team Crawford. They say, hey, Turkey trying to control us with his money. But we ain't doing that. So, okay, then you ain't doing that, then go home. Man. Mm-hmm. What's up, DJ Charm Music, baby? What's going on with you? All right, salute to you, my man. All right, now, let me go on. Let me see. Real fast, before I get into Shakur and Theo, I just want to say this. Devin Haney's a baby mama drama. She changed her mind now. She said Devin did not touch her. She said Devin did not put a hand on her. Now, first of all, why are you saying this now? Now, did Devin sweeten the pot? Did Devin say, I'll buy you a Louis Vuitton car or some shit? I don't know. Because when you go into court, that would have been mighty, mighty helpful. Don't you think so? Yeah, I thought about that too. Bill with his goddamn scary ass, he probably threatened that woman. And that woman ain't from this, she ain't from the, the trenches, so he probably threatened her, So, yeah. And that's what I believe, Eugene. I believe that she got paid. I believe she got a nice little, no, I lied, or, go ahead and purge yourself. Go ahead and purge yourself. See, she don't know the law probably over in this country. But she will. Oh, she will. See, one thing about over here, well, I don't know about in other states, but in Illinois, if you change your mind or you scared or whatever, the state gonna still pick it up. Okay, you don't want to talk? Oh, you don't want to testify? Okay, no problem. All right, we still gonna take his ass to court. We still gonna prosecute his ass. So you don't have to say nothing, or you can be helpful and say something. All right, so it's up to you. Hello, but I think she got paid. Okay, I think she got paid to say that. Okay, I'm just being honest. I think she got paid to say that. I do, because all of a sudden you holding tight. You holding tight for a long time. It's been a while now. Now all of a sudden, he didn't hit me. 10 MD. Matter of fact, I think I wrote it out. Okay. Now, yeah, she said the news report from TMC and others are wrong. That Devin touched me are wrong. That's not true. That's not true what TMZ has said and social media. Okay. If you say it, okay, there you go. But I'm not gonna hop on no romance. Okay, I can, I don't care. All right, I really don't care about what Devin do with his baby mama drama. Right? Cause first they lied and said they was married. Right? And I know Muslim law, and I know damn well they wasn't married. That was a vow of commitment. That's what they took. See, Bill thought everybody was stupid, right? And people don't know the Muslim law. Well, oh my, how nappy head was wrong. How nappy head was wrong. So, but anyway, AK said, I remember when Jeff Mayweather said if something happens to him, that it was Bill who did it. Bill can't bust a grave with some 50 in the street. Nigga never been in the street. Where you gonna go in the ocean? Shit, nigga, please. You in the Bay Area. Shit, now I don't know. I never been there. So I'm not saying it ain't, ain't what it is, whatever. I'm just saying. But Bill, you weren't like that, dude. Come on. Man. And I know I almost said something, but I ain't gonna say that. I ain't gonna go there. All right? I'm not gonna go there. Okay? Yeah. Down one, baby, down one. Now, let me keep going. Okay? Now, let me explain this. Not Brian Norman. Tio. Okay? All right. Oh, man, that's still going. What's up, Tio Orlando, baby? What's going on? All right. I'm here for a quick. I need to give you my profile pic. All right. Okay, Tio. That's not the real Tio. That's not the real Tio Orlando. All right. That's not the real Tio. And quick in there in here. So that's a troll. That's a troll. Yeah, that's a troll. Yeah, that's a troll. Okay. Yeah, that's not the real T Orlando. Okay. AK. Pull him up and see when he made that account. And then block him. If you can. If not, I go to YouTube and do it. Okay? Because you're not gonna disrespect no woman in here. Okay. Oh, it's a troll. Okay. Block him. Could you do that? Can you block him for me, please? All right. I appreciate it. Because you're not gonna come in here and disrespect no woman. Now I know T Orlando background. Yeah, I know his background. He just made it today. Yeah, okay. Yeah, I know. Yeah, I figured that. Yeah, get him out of here, man. You're not gonna disrespect nobody in here like that. Especially quick. Bye. You can listen on the outside if you want to. Okay? Now don't you feel dumb? Okay? Yeah, somebody from the Haney clan. That's all. So there you go. Man. I mean, you glad you don't have sisters, huh? Man, yeah. I mean, come on. Quick ain't bothering nobody. And they trying, I know T Orlando background, that's why they use his name, So that don't work either. I know his background. All right. So that don't work either, dummy. Now look at you. You're on the outside looking in. Okay. And I'm not gonna put his business out there though. Okay. But I know his background. Okay, just put it that way. Me and Fanon knows. Okay. Now, my little sister is stud, so it's like my little brother, respectfully. Yeah, hey, look, man, to each his own, Josh. Okay, I'm gonna tell you. When they grown, to each his own. You just hope and pray that you taught them, the right from wrong, and they do make the right decisions in life. And so far, my kids made the right decisions. All right, except my damn son, he need a job. He need to keep a job. All right, and she's 30. Hey, cool. She grown, She grown, man. So that's how I look at things. Now, let's keep moving on. Make sure y'all hit the like button, okay? We got 65 in here. It went down to 65, but that's okay. All right, I'm still gonna keep going. All right. So make sure y'all hit the like button. All right. Make sure y'all do. And like I said, super chat's working, cash out working too. So now, Tio Lopez, okay, and Shakur Stevenson. That's why you see that thumbnail up there. See, a lot of people don't talk about their thumbnails. I do. Okay, I do. All right. Now, one thing about it is, that fight is not gonna happen. Like I said up there. Now, let me explain to you why it's not gonna happen. See, first of all, Top Rank is not gonna pay for it. Top Rank believes, Sam, if I'm gonna put up a championship fight or whatever, it's gonna be both of my fighters. That's where Keyshawn Davis is coming into play. That's why Till could never give you a straight answer. When they interview him, he don't say nothing about Shakur or nothing like that. He hemming and he humming. Now, no one's going to pay to see Shakur and Till. Why? Because they know that would be a boring fight. Again, like I said earlier, no more Tom and Jerry. No more Tom and Jerry. That's why Keyshawn alluded to it yesterday. He has a fight coming up. He has a fight coming up. And that's what he's doing. He's talking about Till. See, Bob and Top Rank, they got the best matchmakers in boxing. But one thing about Top Rank, they're not going to let that belt, or at least potentially let that belt slip away. When that belt is right there in Top Rank hands, and then they'll say something. And then they will pay for it. But they're not going to pay for Shakur, who's not with Top Rank, to fight Till. So it makes more sense if Till fights who? Keyshawn Davis. Keyshawn Davis. And that's what Keyshawn been alluding to. What's up, A1? A1, whoop zone? What's going on, brother? Somebody here trying to disrespect Quee. Man, and trying to use somebody else's profile. Man, y'all figured out what T Orlando, talking about, I want to show Quee this profile picture. I don't know what it was. I don't know what it looked like. I don't know what that was. I couldn't see it good. But, don't come in here trying to disrespect her. Ain't nobody safe in here disrespecting any woman in my chat. Nobody. I don't care who you are. No. I'm not letting you disrespect no woman, not in my presence. All right. So look like this guy right here. Get him out of here. He trying to use A1 hoops on thing. So get him out of here. No. I can do this all day. All you doing is give me views, more views. That's all you're doing. What's up, Tate? What's going on? That's all you're doing, give me more views. All right? Okay? That's all you're doing. Thanks a lot for the view. All right? Now, so, as I was saying, dang, the troll coming fly. Yeah, oh yeah. Yeah, you made it, OG. Oh yeah, I made it. I made it. Yeah, I made it. When trolls start coming and you're chatting a lot, that means they see something, and that means that everybody know who KQ is. That means that KQ speak his mind. They don't like KQ speak his mind, so I'm getting to their asses. Yeah, I love it. Come on in, baby. Come on in. Let the viewership increase expeditiously. Man. All right. Okay. Now, let me keep going. All right. I still got that drying going. But anyway, now, so that's what I was trying to explain to y'all earlier about Tio and Shakur. I'm sorry, Shakur. Listen, dude. If you was more exciting, And if you were more entertaining, I'm quite sure somebody would have paid for that fight. But now, Top Rank, that's why they say, hey, Keyshawn, hey, we'll pay for Keyshawn and T.O. fights. Because those are both top ranked fighters. So therefore, okay, we'll pay for it. We'll give you a purse for it. All right. So Turkey don't have to pay all that money. Well, he probably not gonna pay all that money anyway. For Shakur Stevenson. See, I told everyone, him and Devin, once they get up in the upper class, on where the big punches are, they're gonna have some problems. And now those problems are coming home to roost. Those problems are coming home to roost on their ass. Same with Devin. If you don't beat Brian Norman Jr., your career is almost gone. You're almost out the door. Maybe you might get a fight on BOK Prime or something like that, or even boxing scene. But right now, Turkey is barely giving you an undercard fight. And then if you show up and show out, then maybe he'll give you another chance as an undercard fighter. But no matter what, you're an undercard fighter. That's what it is. As long as you keep not getting knockouts, then, that's what you're going to be at. See, that's why I keep telling everyone, it's a difference, baby. It's a difference in trying to be the face of boxing and trying to say you are the face of boxing. You got to have some knockouts somewhere. You can't go every 10 years with a knockout, every 5 years with a stoppage. I know, Shakur, you're going to pull that Pally out your ass, right? Pally was an electrician that went 9 rounds with your ass, right? That don't count. Not in my book, it don't. So now, Bob Aaron will tie the bow, because Bob Aaron that's the face of Top Rank now. He's a little bit older. He's 90-something years old, so he ain't trying to do all that no more. So Todd DeBow, his brother-in-law, who married his daughter, is pretty much running things. And he said, listen, if these two top-ranked fighters, then okay. All right, we'll do that. We can't take our own self to first bid. So what we do, we'll make an offer to both of these guys. All right, and there you go. And that's why Keyshawn was saying what he was saying, that he got something on brewing. And I know what it is. It's that. And, of course, Keyshawn and T.O., they never wrote nothing out in writing. And matter of fact, shout out to Drink More Water, because he said this on the Sunday show. He said, KQ, don't count on that fight being made. There ain't nothing been written down. Ain't nothing been negotiated. No, it just them talking. That's it. It's just them talking. You good, Tay? All right, what's going on, man? So that's what I was saying. Now, Brian Norman Jr. All right. Okay, hold on. Okay, what you say, Blunt? He was talking about a speaking engagement case. He did another live explaining what he was talking about. That what he said? A speaking engagement? Nah, I don't think he was talking about that. No. Nope. I don't think he was talking about that. Yeah, that might have been something else or something else, but nah, I don't think that was. Okay. So, but anyway, yeah. Yeah, we're hiring people. We're hiring people again. I don't even know that's a real Blunt Sports. Anyway, but of course, and I say knockout, he did a video on this too. I think he did that about a couple of days ago, something like that. I'm not for sure. I think I remember him doing something like this. I don't know. But anyway, I'll leave it right there. Okay, you can go check it out. Okay, but no, like I said, KQ ain't gonna lie to you. That's actual factual. And if I'm wrong, I'll say I'm wrong. Y'all know me. I'm not blue blood. I'm not none of them. If I'm wrong, I'm wrong. I'm not gonna say, well, it was subject to change And so so basically I'm changing, it's subject to change. No, I'm not gonna do that. Okay. So I'm gonna say, hey, I was wrong, and no, this is how it went, but this is how it went. T.O. he's stupid. All right, and try rank they ain't dumb. Okay. So, but anyway, but still in all, that's how top rank feels. Okay. Top rank don't want to pay for nobody else's. Like, cause see, Shakur is a free agent. Shakur is a free agent. And Shakur want a certain amount of money, a purse. And top rank ain't willing to pay for that. And Turkey is not willing to pay for that because he believes that's a bad fight. He believes that's a bad fight between Shakur and Tio. They counter punchers basically. And Shakur is a bad fight for anybody, really. Really. His style is just bad for everybody. Unless you got somebody that's going to press the action. Unless you can get somebody to pretty much walk him down and just try to get to him any way you can. But, of course, he's going to do what he did in De Los Santos fight. He's going to try and get the hell on out the way. Now, I'm through with that shit. Okay, now, let me keep going. All right? Now, Brian Norman Jr., okay, now, he set the record straight. He set the record straight about this ducking, about this Boots Ennis ducking, this and that. Now, all I'm here to do is give y'all the news, all right? The news in the sport of boxing. That's all KQ is here to do. Now, Brian Norman, he said, listen, let me set the record straight on the Boots fight. Norman said after his fight in Japan, Boots, he moved to 154. Now, he said he told Boots that, listen, we have a fight. Because Eddie came to him and said, hey, look here. Me and Boots, we're making you an offer. And listen, will you accept that offer, whatever. But they had a fight already lined up in Japan. So, therefore, he said, listen, when we get back, and then we'll revisit that, and we can make that happen. But he said when he got back and came back and this and that, then Boots moved up to 154. Now, he said, if anything, he ducked me. Now, that's his words. That's his story. That's what he's sticking to. Now, I'm not saying that's me saying this, all right? I'm just here, like I say, to give you the word, all right, of what's going on in boxing. That's all. That's my job as a content creator, all right? Now, Tate, he said the Normans just need to admit they price and they self out. Thank you, all right? Now, I will get into that after I told y'all that's his words, not mine. Okay, which it is. He's sticking with it. He's sticking with that. Okay, fine. But you're right. They price themselves out. Now, a lot of people say Boots is not this. Boots is not that. Boots is not ready. Even his own damn promoter say he ain't ready. Right? But the Normans, they thought he was ready. The Normans, they thought, oh, he got a lot of money behind him. So they priced themselves out. They said, no, y'all got more money back there. No, we ain't taking nothing less. And guess what? They did take something less. That next fight was less. Sometimes your eyes can be bigger than your goddamn stomach. In figure speaking. You know what I mean? And that's how it went. So you ain't lying, Tay. You ain't lying. And the Norman, listen, they just like the hangers. All right? Their main goal is the same thing. Their main goal is to talk shit and get money. That's all they care about. That's their main goal. That's all they are. They talk a lot of shit. They jump on Coach Malachi's show every 5 minutes. They jump on Net's show. I mean, their goal is the same. The goal is the same. So, I mean, it is what it is. It is what it is. Now, I ain't got nothing against Coach Malachi. Hell, if they want to come on there and act a fool, let them come on there and act a fool then. But no father is different from the others. See, these damn boxing fathers, all right, matter of fact, I'm sorry, grandfathers, all right, because they all are granddaddies. I mean, even you, Mama Schofield, y'all getting a little bit carried away. Y'all got to understand, y'all sons are the boxers, all right? Now, they have to do what David Benavidez does. Get someone to help you with publicity and get people to be able to talk for you, all right? And you don't have time to do all that and trying to do this and that unless you do it after the fight or something, But, I mean, come on, you need a spokesman. And them two knuckleheads, they definitely need a spokesman. Because Bill is a number one liar. Bill, I mean, he lies about anything. I went to the store, right? No, he didn't go to the store. No, he went around the corner to the host roll or something like that, right? That's just an example. That's all. Just an example. But why you got to lie? Why you got to lie? You're a grown man. If that's where you're going, just say that's where you're going. So, so I don't put nothing past him. Now, Brian Norman Sr., I don't know how they do things around the garage where he at, all right, because he owned the garage. So I don't know what he do around the garage, but he's a hyped up guy too. He's also stretched the truth, all right? He's not a liar, but he stretched the truth. You know what I mean? So those are the type of guys. And you know what? And I've seen these guys before. I've seen them many, many times, all right? So it is what it is. So, but so yeah. So let me keep going. All right. So any great thoughts on that? Any great thoughts on that, y'all? Okay. And listen. Now let me get back to Gervonta Davis. Okay. Now, like I said earlier, Gervonta Davis. Listen, I would love to see him. Well, first of all, Gervonta Davis is gonna go ahead and take care of business. All right, with Jake Paul. Okay. Now they got a knockout clause in that, and I doubt very seriously that Tank gonna try to knock him out. Listen, y'all gonna have to understand. All right, I'm not talking about y'all in the chat, but people gonna have to understand. Tank don't give a shit about none of that belt stuff, undisputed and all that. No. His job and his goal was to get in the sport, be the best he could, and get paid the best he could. He accomplished that. Now, a lot of people say, man, no, he need to start, he need to finish where he started, and this and that. Well, true. Hey, I'm a boxing fan too. I would love to see him come out and get his, make doubt in everybody's mind. Look at Floyd. When Floyd fought Marcos Maidana. Now, of course, a lot of people said Marcos Maidana won. And Floyd said, no, I won. They said, no, Floyd, you get your ass whooped. No, Floyd, he was hitting you on top of the head and everything, right? But people didn't pay attention. I watched the fight twice. Floyd was sticking these body shots in him. While he was going bouncing punches off his head, Floyd was sticking a body shot. Bam, bam. That's why he got tired at the end of the fight. And that's what Floyd was able to win. Because he was sucking them in there. He was sucking them in there, fighting off the ropes. Round 6 came. He fought better in round 6. He was fighting off the ropes better. But then, at the end, and when they announced and raised his hand, people said, no, that's a robbery, no. So Floyd did what? He rematched his ass. He rematched him. And right away, he didn't wait around. He went in there and this way he did. He made him look ordinary. He went in there and made no doubt in nobody's mind that, hey, I beat that guy the first time and I beat him a second time. So are y'all happy? Well, I want to see Tank do that. I want to see Tank go in there, take care of business with J. Paul. Go ahead and get your money. All right. But come back. Come back, though. You see what I'm saying? Yeah. Oh yeah, you remember that AK? Because the puncher was just popping off his head. Because Mark McDonald was chopping down. Doing this. He's chopping down, right? And Floyd, he was hitting on top of the head. But it didn't bother Floyd, though. Floyd was sticking on body shots. Wham! Wham! And the body shots take a toll on you. And it did. That what made Marcos Maidana lose that fight. Because he was out of air. Same with the second fight. He had to take a breather over there. He said he got hit low, but he didn't. But he was breathing hard. Because Floyd knew what to do. So, I mean, now this is what I want to see Gervonta Davis do. Now, I hope he does that. Now, if he don't, I ain't mad at him. I'm not mad at him. Because he already did what he said he was going to do. Same with Castillo with Floyd. No, I can say that fight too. Castillo was, man, he was banging Floyd. I mean, I know Floyd's kidneys was sore like a mother. Because he was banging them kidneys, baby. But then again, they gave it to Floyd. Then Floyd came back and rematched him. Floyd only did 2 rematches in his whole career. So it is what it is. So I want to see Tank come back and shut Lamont Roach up. I mean, shut his ass up, man. I'm so tired of this dude. I am. But, that's just me. And that's me and my passion for the sport of boxing. Okay? Because, I hate when guys hate on fighters, that fighters are doing what they're supposed to do. Tank is doing what he's supposed to do. No doubt about that. Tank going in, he get the win by knockout. Most of them are by knockouts. I mean, how can you argue with that? How can you be mad at that? I mean, and knockout sells. I tell everybody that. That's one thing about when you get a knockout. All right? I mean, the crowd go wild. Especially you get a knockout like Leo Santa Cruz knockout. Now, I know y'all going to say that, Leo, he was a lightweight. He was a featherweight, all that other bullshit. A knockout's a knockout. All right? I mean, let's be honest here. And we're talking about a shorty, too. We ain't talking about nobody big like Shakur. We're talking about somebody that's short in stature. Come on. He's doing what he's supposed to do. He did everything he can do, So that's what I figured. Now, of course, yes, I would love to see him fight Shakur Stevenson Farms. Yes. But see, Shakur messed that up. He messed that up. He sat there and ran over to Eddie in Turkey. He knew that Tank don't do business with Turkey or Eddie. He knew that he can't stand them two. But see, that's all a mind game. That's all okie dokie. All right? So in other words, you don't want to fight me. Oh, you ducking me. But in reality, your ass is ducking him by going over there with the so-called ops or enemy. You see what I'm saying? So he knew that was going to happen. No way, no how long your ass is over there. And so now, Shakur had a chance to get away from that, but what did he do? He stand right there and stand with Eddie and Turkey. Because everything come out his mouth. Well, Turkey got the money to do it, this and that. And listen, I like the loyalty. That's one thing about Tank. Tank saying, look here, Al got money too. God damn it. I'm loyal to Al. Like Earl Spence said, I'm PDC all day till I retire. So I like the loyalty. I love the loyalty. I love that people that run over there, the ones that didn't run over there to Turkey when he was handing out them EBT cards. All right? So, I mean, I like it. I love it. So that's how I think. That's how I feel, damn it. So, but yeah, that fight, Dave Benavidez, Anthony Yard, I think David's gonna win that fight. I just want to go down a couple of fights real fast for y'all. All right. So Dave Benavidez, Anthony Yard. Don't think Anthony Yard is a pushover. All right. Let's just get that straight. Now, Anthony Yard, he's bringing a lot to the table to fight David. Now, David does got the height. David does got the reach. But still, Anthony Yard, he does got power. He does got power. Now, David got power too. So you're not going to see no filling out round. All right. Because that's not how Anthony Yard fights. All right, he gonna go out there and try to take care of business early. But with all them damn muscles, on him. One thing about Anthony Yard, you know, he's gonna have a hard time making it to the 12th round. I really believe that because I keep telling everybody, nobody want to listen to me. Of course, they ain't gonna listen to me, but muscles is a bad idea for a boxer. Now, them little weights like this, okay, that's cool. Okay, little weights like that, that's cool. But bench pressing and shit, no, yeah, no. So that's what I want to see. You know, I want to see a good fight, and I think that's gonna be a good fight. Now, next fight, Brian Norman Jr. and Devin Haney. Now, that fight, it's only gonna go type of one way. All right. What's up, WM702 up in here? Yes, sir. He said David is going to have fun punching on him. Oh, yeah. See, one thing about David, man, David gets in a second gear. Okay? He gets in a second gear, it seems like. You know, he'll go out there and establish his jab. He'll go out there and establish that jab to see, you know, okay, then kind of like a measuring stick to see how far he need to get in a little bit more. So he's going to pretty much step to him a little bit more, you know, so he can throw that overhand brick hand, or he can get close enough to shoe shine that body, you know. So so David's going to wait maybe around maybe the second, maybe about the third or fourth round, and then put it on him. You know. So cause I think Anthony Yard be ready to go by then, you know, with David combinations or whatever. Cause like I said, it's not gonna be no right out the gate type of fight, you know. So but I can't wait for that damn fight to happen, you know. And now Devin Haney fight with Brian Norman Jr. Well, we know how that fight's gonna go. I don't even have to watch. I don't have to know the game plan. I can tell you just how this fight gonna go. This fight gonna be fought on the outside. This fight not gonna be fought on the inside. This fight gonna be fought on the outside. All right, now what's going on? My sister, my queen, my love. What's happening? All right, good to see you. So this fight, like I said, is gonna be happening on the outside. That's what's going to happen on the outside. Devin Haney would not take a step inside that pocket. I'm going to tell you right now. Now, I don't care if you got fast hands or not. One thing about it is you don't want to endanger yourself or your fighter. Because one thing we already know, one thing that Devin already know, and this is in his head. Don't think it's in the back of his head, y'all. Remember, your brain is back here. It's back there, baby. He got it right back there that this man is dangerous. This man can knock me out with a check left hook. All right? So he already know about what Ryan carries. Now he fighting a guy that's the same size, same goddamn size, and got power. Now you tell me if you think Devin going to stand there and get hit like a punching bag. No, he's not. He's going to get on that damn bike. And that's where he's going to mess up at. That's where he's going to mess up at. Because he's going to get on that trail like Peter Cottontail. And that's what? Guess what? Turkey ain't going to like that shit. You don't see Turkey sitting over there through the ropes when I'm calling the fight. I can see people on the side. And you can see Turkey sitting over there like this. You know, sitting up there like, man, when this fight is over with, man, ain't no holding hands with me today. No. His ass is out of there. All right? I'm telling y'all right now. If Devin Haney don't put on a show, he let alone win, he is through with Turkey and pretty much the mainstream boxing. I'm telling you right now. And when I say mainstream, I'm talking about the zone. Because he is a free agent. So ain't nobody going to sit there and put no dollars on him. You know, so he's going to be at BLK fucking Prime with a net worth of $7 million. Yeah, that would be a BLK Prime time if they're still in business. You know, so I'm sorry, but no, listen, Devin, you know, you can thank your father for that shit. Okay? Then sometimes you can be a great fighter, but you got to know how much you can bite off and chew. You got to know how much you can bite off and chew. That's one thing about being a great fighter. Okay? Some fighters, you can't overstep your bounds. That's one thing about Terrence Crawford. He realized that. Yes, I beat Canelo Alvarez at 168. Yes, I did. I beat him down. Yes, sir. I mean, I did great. I'm 3-time undisputed. But one thing about it is, I ain't fucking with Dave Benavidez. Just like Tank said, I ain't Superman now. A fighter got to know their limitations. A fighter got to know their limit. All right? Now, this boxing is different. Now, basketball, you can surround people with good people, better people, championship people. Just like the Bulls, they built around Michael Jordan. They built around him. They went and got Rodman. They went and got Pippen. They went and got all these guys and came collectively to be good. But boxing is you and me. And those are only ones in that goddamn square circle. And you got to make sure you got a damn great matchmaker. You're right. You got to make sure you got a great dance partner. But you're not going to sit there and bite off more than you can chew. Those are the facts. All right? Those are the facts. And I'm not trying to down Devin or nothing like that. But it is what it is. Now, don't forget, now, we are talking about boxing now, because everybody got a punching chance. Everything, now, boxing is not 100% going one way, because, let's say, Brian Norman, he might be off that day. Well, I don't know he's going to be that off, but, he might be off that day. And maybe Devin could take advantage of some things. I'm not shitting on the man, because he could win the fight with his footwork, but that ain't going to work. How long can you do that? How long can you do that? I know you're young, but he's young too. So how long can you run? How long can you use your lateral movement, if you want to call it that? I mean, think about it. Or how long you going to stink up the place? And Shakur Stevenson. He stunk up the place many times to his own hometown people walked out on him. Huh? Hello? Huh? Hello? Oh, we got still 66 people in the building. All right, make sure y'all hit the like button. All right, and make sure you show your love to KQKC. All right, we be grinding over here. Yes, we do. All right. You see, we got a lot of trolls to come in here. They want to see me. They want to see me. They want to see who I am. They want to see what I do. That's all. That's all they come in for. They like what they see. That's all. They like what they fucking hear on fight night. So they just come in here. That's all. So welcome them with open goddamn arms, with a goddamn block. For real. But with that, man, that's all I got for y'all today. All right. That's all I got. Any questions, any concerns? All right. Anything I need to go over today? What's up, Andre, baby? Man, I'm sorry you late, man. Okay. I think that was a good show. I think that was a good talking. I think that was a good boxing talk for y'all. Of course, I definitely will be off tomorrow. That's why I'm here today. So don't worry. I won't come in at the last minute or something like that, like I did today. But for it to be a last minute show, I think it was a good show, and I thank it because I thank you all, because you all made it a good show, and I thank you all for that. Let me see. I want to thank Young World, and I want to thank my man AK. Akila Nader, okay, in the super chat. All right, I appreciate you, bro. All right, and Lee Jackson, I appreciate you, brother. All right, yes, sir. I mean, I hope everybody appreciate this live stream today. All right, yes, sir. Appreciate it, Eugene. Yes, sir. Eugene, you and your family, man. I hope y'all doing okay. All right. So, but anyway, and keep this in mind. If you all, see these trolls and y'all not sure of their channel, hey, just click on the name right there, the 3 dots, and go to their channel. All right, and when they say show, just see what the date is on there. Because if we got made today or yesterday, then they gotta go. Okay, they gotta go. Okay, so YouTube need to take control of that too. Maybe two channels, maybe 3, and that's it. You have to wait a certain period of time before you start another, something like that. I don't know. They need to figure that shit out. But until then, I decided to let everybody keep their ranches for right now, especially after today, for a little while longer before I do that. So we got fights coming up, and I know how that's gonna be. Okay, so with that, thank y'all for coming in. I appreciate y'all, and with that, man, I'll see you all Thursday. Okay, so I appreciate it. Don't forget to check out Knockout Boxing 86 TV tomorrow at 7:30. Okay, and with that, I'm out of here. Keep your head on the swivel. I mean, always check your surroundings. And I love y'all. All right, I appreciate it. And with that, I'm out of here. Oh!
This song is dedicated to all those ballers out there and all those hustlers and just people out there just getting their money on, you know what I'm saying? To all of you haters, just remember this. I'm living it up, y'all.